Well, if you're in the market for a new electric vehicle, you may want to have a checklist before you enter the dealership, especially around battery replacement cost. One BC EV owner was shocked when he discovered the price of replacing his EV battery was going to cost more than the value of the car. With more, let's bring in Consumer Matters reporter Ann Drewa. Ann?
Thanks, Sophie. This story was first brought to our attention by two BC-based auto journalists. Like many, they were stunned to learn how much an EV battery can cost to replace. Now they're sharing their findings with Consumer Matters, hoping to help future EV owners.
Boy, have we got a story to tell you.
It was a story that shocked auto journalists Zach and Andrea Spencer, a Vancouver area electric car owner who discovered the cost of replacing his damaged EV battery would cost more than his vehicle brand new.
We were shocked by how much this battery costs.
Zach and Andrea Spencer have been following the EV owner's ordeal ever since he reached out to them. Zach says the nightmare began for Kyle Sue when he says he was on a road trip in BC's interior and ran over something while driving his 2022 Hyundai Ioniq 5 fully electric vehicle, similar to this one. At the time, the owner was told there was damage to the battery protection cover, which also impacted the battery.
The body shop said, no, the battery has actually been impacted and you need a new battery.
So I have to replace the battery, otherwise...
The owner was quoted over $61,000 for the battery, including tax and labor. The car itself was valued at $55,000 brand new. Kyle says his battery wasn't covered under warranty, and ICBC ended up writing off the vehicle. The corporation telling Consumer Matters the total cost of repairs to the vehicle, including tax, installation, electrical resets, and a new battery, would have been over $65,000. But since this story broke, Hyundai Canada has told Consumer Matters, in the case of Kyle Sue's vehicle, the damage was to the battery cooling system, and the car company did not have the opportunity to assess the repairs before the vehicle was disposed of by ICBC. But Hyundai Canada also told us the battery in the case of this vehicle required replacement due to impact damage, which is not a defect in manufacturing. Thus, the replacement was deemed not covered under the warranty. Hyundai Canada also stating the quote provided by the dealer to Mr. Sue to replace his battery was due to a system process producing retail prices automatically, which were calculated incorrectly for that specific battery. As soon as we were made aware of this issue 4 weeks ago, we remedied this issue in our system. The automotive manufacturer also says the cost to Hyundai Canada for a new EV battery can span from $8,000 to $35,000. Still, for the Spencers, this story serves as a cautionary tale to ask questions before you buy a vehicle.
If you impact the battery, how is it assessed? What are the processes in place? And then finally, both Zach and I recommend gap insurance or replacement insurance.
Checklists aside, Zach Spencer says consumers deserve better.
Buying the car is one thing. What are you going to do for people after that? That's the real wake-up call for the entire industry, not just Hyundai.
ICBC also told us Mr. Sue's damaged vehicle was sold to a salvage buyer to help recoup costs and is no longer in its possession. The insurance corporation also said Kyle Sue had purchased ICBC optional collision insurance, which covers the cost of repairs in situations like this, but his overall insurance rate has increased by over $600 due to a variety of factors. ICBC does offer new vehicle replacement plus insurance to customers to be guaranteed a new vehicle in the event of a claim that results in a total loss, but it's recommended you speak to a broker about your options. And if you have a consumer issue for me, you can email me at consumermatters@globalnews.ca.